No, I was watching something. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the score, Rudy? I switched the game
It's
off.
still 1-0.
Still 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's looking like, huh? Unless
Yep.
like some.
That's some 93rd minute goal.
That's a good result for Liverpool. Liverpool's defense. I mean, I don't know. Gomez still. I'm still questioning him, but they've coped well with not having Van
And
Dijk.
Dyke. I'm like, this was a good test for them against Man City's. Like, it should have been 2-1 if De Bruyne didn't miss his penalty. I couldn't believe that
Yeah.
shit. But other than that, I think they've coped well.
Do you guys feel like center mids are hit and miss when it comes to penalties, or it just depends on who the center mid is?
Well, De Bruyne doesn't miss
How to
penalties.
his foot.
That was his first miss since 2018. He doesn't miss.
Like even if he gets a chance to hit the ball as a free kick from outside the box, it's like he's taking it.
Yeah.
Well, this thing is 90% or something.
He's very, very good. Like he's free kick.
This nigga makes his free throws.
Yeah, he's like who would you compare him to? Like Tom Brady, that level of efficiency.
Well, if we're talking about kicking, I guess like NFL kickers, and there's one that comes to mind for me.
I'm saying like in terms of like an influencer, an influence on the game, a constant influence on the game, right? Can just I don't know. Who would you compare?
To me, then I would say that Russell Wilson, I guess, is someone like that.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. It's a good comparison.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that is a great segue.
All right.
No. Continue though. I got you. Continue.
No,
I'm just saying. Yeah, we can do segue
to your heart's content.
No, my apologies. I didn't want to be rude, but I would say like Russell Wilson is like it's funny, like right? Because Russell Wilson has been so good for so long, but we've overlooked him because there's been always like a shiny new toy, right? To watch or like to you know what I'm saying? There's always been a player that's just been above him. Like you know what I'm saying? Brady's just always been that nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? He's always been nice.
Yeah.
Bree's always been a consistently accurate quarterback, right?
Well, the thing with him was
right?
there was years where everybody thought the defense was carrying Russell Wilson because when it came to Seattle, like when they burst in the scene, it was a Legion of Boom. That's why they got so popular.
No, that is true. But like now we see that like now it's like no. Now this guy's not a backpack. Like he's carrying the backpack, right? So. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel, but like I kind of feel like I've been overlooking it for a little bit, and I'm ashamed too, because I knew about him when he was at NC State. You know,
he was always good since college. Yeah, he was always good since college.
Yeah, I remember it was one Saturday I was watching it, man. He was just dissecting that defense. I forgot who was playing, but he was cutting them up.
I'm actually like looking up highlights.
Nah, he's really good. He's really good.
To me,
like he's just really, really good.
They're never out of a game with him because he always finds a way.
But do you think he gets disrespect because of the Super Bowl, or do you think we kind of like you know what I'm saying subconsciously kind of have that in the back of their minds like
I think he gets disrespected outside of football. It's more of his like personal life and like who he's married to and shit. Like that's what
Rudy. That's what we call a fake hate. That's what we call that's that little flounder shit. That little flower shit. That pansy hate, bro. That's what niggas mad because you got the baddest bitch in the world. Like that's just what they hate.
But that's where I really heard like the real hate was because of that shit. So I was like, it's not really about football.
Yeah.
He's married to Sierra. I mean, bad bitch right there. Come on, man.
Yeah, but I don't know why God just saying it bad to call it a day.
Yeah, I just realized about this game, Rudy. Right, so obviously, Liverpool's away at Manchester City.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have Virgil. Obviously, he's out for the season, and they don't have Thiago either.
Yep.
That's a huge. That's a big.
That's a big point if they get it. Yeah, that's a big point.
It's a huge point. And I mean, you could also say, okay, Manchester City, they don't have Aguero.
And don't they have like 2 games in hand too? So I mean, even a point for Man City's not that bad either.
What the heck is up with Sergio Aguero? He comes back, play against Arsenal, and then you don't see him again.
I don't know.
That's so ridiculous, man. Why would he have been injured for our game? We would have maybe tied that game 0-0. I'm pissed me off.
You're just like, why do we get the bad luck, honestly?
Oh my gosh, man. All the time, like, they always put the goal against us.
All I'm saying is Leicester's top of the table. Let's talk about that.
Leicester?
Leicester's top of the table. It was Spurs were top of the table for 33 minutes. Not 33 minutes, for like 2. Not even that long. And then Leicester beat Wolves, and now they're top of the table.
Ooh, you think Tottenham will win the league?
It's a good chance. I'm never counting out Mourinho.
Wait, alert. Tottenham's at the top?
They were for like a couple hours, and then when Leicester won, they took over.
Yeah, but that team looks good.
Oh,
team
yeah.
looks really good.
Who's on the team?
Harry Kane? Heung-Min Son? Come on.
All right, so it's still the same team. Oh, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gareth Bale?
Like
Gareth Bale's back.
Well, oh, yeah, Gareth Bale, okay. How's he been?
Huh?
How's he been?
Well, he's like, he's not played that many games, right? Because he's been like, I guess he's been trying to get up to speed and everything. But
He's trying to get fit because he was injured for a bit.
Yeah, he scored in the last one.
All right, bro. So he still got it.
But if you want to watch soccer and really get into it, this is the right season to do it. I'm telling you right now, it's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like, I want the Premier League to get to the days where it's like Ronaldo, like, you know what I'm saying, Wade, Rudy, goals.
I think
you know what I'm saying, Vieira, Henry, like,
look,
Bergkamp.
I love those guys. And look, I love the Premier League in 2003, right? Because Arsenal won the league.
They're both under a little longer.
But I think this Premier League is the best Premier League we've ever seen.
Honestly.
What do you think?
We take that out.
Southampton's 3 right now. Crazy.
Yeah.
And
They
they're
turned it off.
conservative.
They're playing. Danny Ings on the one right now. It's like, what the fuck?
You know what's funny? We're playing against Aston Villa, and it's looking like one of the big games of this weekend.
Crazy.
Arsenal versus Aston Villa.
But Aston Villa used to be a powerhouse back then, so it's really good to see them, get back to, being at the top of the table. Well, not like top half of the table, because I don't know if they're going to drop off.
Look at Newcastle, man. Every single time I think they're catching a break, because they were going to get taken over and then buy all these expensive players. But I don't know, man. Now they have Steve Bruce.
Mm-hmm. It's tragic. Rafa Benitez and Steve Bruce. I mean, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. In this league as well, the team that I'm most surprised about, though, maybe I shouldn't be that surprised, is how bad Sheffield United have been.
I thought they would drop off. I didn't know they would drop off that bad. I thought,
but I've seen a few of the games that they played and played well, but they just don't have. It's quality. Their squad doesn't have quality, and I remember thinking that last season. It's just that they're very, very efficient. They've got a good manager, right? But the squad, like, if you look at it, it's weak. Like, especially in the, you know what I mean? Like, they've got an interesting style of play. Their manager is very innovative.
And then teams adjust after a full season. They see where your weak link is, and then the best managers, and especially with the best quality of players, end up, breaking through your system.
Yeah, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Were you able to see the Fulham game yesterday? I heard that was a fucking shit show.
I didn't see the game, but I saw that penalty, though.
That was... I couldn't believe...
Who do you think he is?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Dude,
No.
the bottom of the table, you have a chance to get points on
3
the board.
points and get yourself out of the relegation zone. I mean, I think they're still out of the relegation zone, but to get them
Yo,
out
guys,
deep,
you guys don't know what we're talking about right now.
embarrassing.
Oh my god, you should look it up. What was his name?
I think
Lookman?
Lookman, is that his name?
Lookman.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me set the scene for you guys, right? So Fulham are the worst team in the Premier League, right? They're the worst team in the Premier League. Who are they playing?
West Ham.
They were playing West Ham, right? And Fulham needs wins, draws. They need points anywhere they can get them, right? So they get a penalty. And during that, wait, was that a penalty to go ahead or was it to tie?
He had to go ahead because it was 0-0 at the time.
It was 0-0. So this guy steps up. And instead of just taking a regular penalty, he decides to go to do the chip penalty down the middle like he's Zidane. And then he spots
When
it
the
up.
goalie just caught it and looked at him?
He just looked at him like, what are you doing?
I was like, what the and he started crying and shit. I'm like, dude, I would be, oh my god.
And then
I would
West
be-
Ham
How
ended
did
up
that
taking
happen?
the lead and winning, and like basically a couple seconds later.
So wait, you're telling me, so you got jumped in the locker room?
Basically, I mean, he should have been jumped in the locker room.
He should have. Because that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Like you're bottom. You are actually the worst team in the league, right? Here's a chance to win a game of football for once. Win a game of football. You have a penalty. Take a regular penalty. You're not Neymar. You're not Zidane in the World Cup. All right, you're freaking Lookman and you play for Fulham.
Absolute embarrassing.
Just take a regular penalty, put it in the back of the net, get your team 1-0 up, please.
All right, so let's really get to the spicy questions. Let's get to what the
Oh,
what the
so
viewers
it's
want.
1-1 full time.
So let's say if I fuck up like that, y'all jumping me in the locker room?
100. Yo, John,
If
you're
it
not-
means if that ends up costing them at the end of the season and they get relegated, and the difference was
Yeah,
3
yeah.
points, hell yeah,
between-
absolutely.
3 points between yeah. Between you staying up and relegation, and then you think back to that.
Come on, bro.
Oh my god. Man.
They could have walked away with a point.
They could have walked away with 3 points.
Yeah, man.
Oh, 3 points?
They could have won. They could have took the lead off that penalty.
Even if they had won that game, I don't think it really matters at the end of the season because Fulham are that bad. They're
Yeah, so why would y'all jump me in the locker room? If the
No,
season's already
because
over?
there's other teams that are bad too. Like West Brom's not that great. Sheffield's looking pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty close in the bottom. So if you, especially when the season plays out, because I don't know where Man United is, but they're pretty down right there. They're gonna get up eventually. Man City's the same way. So it's gonna. I feel like the table's gonna shape up, and it's just 3 points, man, against West Ham. I mean, West Ham's not that great either, so they could be in a relegation battle. They were in a relegation battle last year.
I mean, West Ham's not that great, but they've done really good this season.
Oh, this season, absolutely. But the fact is, last season they were in a relegation battle, and that's your counter. That's your team that you're competing against to not be in the relegation table. Like,
who do you think is going down? I think West Brom is going down.
West
Fulham is
Brom,
going-
Fulham, and it looks like Sheffield.
Sheffield United.
That's sad.
So, that sucks. I enjoyed watching.
Yeah, last season was really good for them.
But I think other teams are actually starting to play a system that's kind of similar. Because I think we've kind of taken. I don't know if we've kind of taken notice of what they've done. Because I remember we weren't really playing a back three when we faced Sheffield United the first time. I think they beat us, right? 1-0, Arsenal. And since then, we've actually had something like an overlapping centre back in Tierney and things like that. So I don't know if maybe Mikel Arteta was just aware of that tactic already, and he just always planned to use it. But I noticed that like after that Sheffield United game, that we started playing back three a lot more.
Arsenal, Aston Villa, though. God damn. Oh, the lineups just got out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holding's Yeah, holding Gabriel Tierney in the back three, Bellerin, Partey, El Neni, Saka, and Willian, Lacazette, and Aubameyang in the front three. And Leno starting a goal.
So Pepe doesn't start. I knew it. Well, William doesn't have the stats that Pepe has, but Pepe seems to trust him more. I think Pepe is a good impact player. He'll probably come on in the second. And do to them maybe what Vardy did to us. Score a goal when we need it. Because I think that's actually, you know what, in this squad, I think that's his role, to come in and impact sub. You know what I mean? When legs are tired, they don't really want to see a pacey player come in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, Pepe's the perfect player to bring on, especially if your offense. Oh, yeah, your attacking is struggling. He's a perfect player.
Yeah. And who's on the bench?
Ceballos, Maitland Niles, David Luiz, Nketiah, and Granit Xhaka.
Oh my God, I guess he's gonna play Europa League games. Yeah.
I guess that's what we're gonna use him for.
Yeah, because I mean, his status in this team is diminishing a little bit. Let's be honest, because Partey can do everything that Xhaka can do better than Xhaka. And I like Xhaka. You know, a lot of Arsenal fans don't really like him or whatever. Or they think, oh, we can do. I think we could do better, yes, but I think he definitely gives us something. And
between 2018 and 19, he was getting killed.
Between what?
2018 and 19, he was getting killed.
Oh my God! Yeah, big time. Because he was horrible. He deserved it. But then since then, he's kind of he's studied it a lot, and he's put in big performances, and you know, helped lead us to winning an FA Cup. So, you know, he's. I think this summer he might be one of the players that we would be looking at moving on. I wouldn't be surprised.
We talking about Xhaka?
Xhaka, yeah.
He might go back to Germany. I could see that happening.
Yeah. Xhaka in the summer though.
In the summer. Yeah, not during January. No.
January. And like with the funds gathered from him, a few of the Deadwood, like I mean, I know it's football behind closed doors, and you know, money is tight anyway. But we're gonna get rid of a lot of wages come the summer because there's a lot of contracts. Socrates is not going to be here anymore.
And El Neni was one of them before the season, and the resurgence of El Neni. What the hell? Where did he come from?
El Neniesta.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? Where did he come from? Because he was on loan last season. Where was he at loan at?
He was in Turkey. I think he was it? It wasn't Istanbul. It was no.
Besiktas.
The team that played Besiktas.
Yeah.
They play in black and white, right?
Yeah.
Besiktas he was at. And they liked him over there. They liked him a lot.
They wanted to buy him, right? They wanted to keep him.
Yeah. Hey guys, just keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So you know what you should do, Rudy? If we ever have segments like this, you should cut it off and then clip it and add it to your channel.
Well, we've been recording. All this has been recorded, so yeah, absolutely.
And you and Collins could do Premier League wrap up of the week or.
It's hard for me because I follow so many sports, so it's kind of like I'm trying to focus on one thing and then another. So.
Yeah, but you guys really seem to hit it off with the Premier League stuff. So you know what I'm saying, if we ever go on sometime just doing the Premier League stuff, right? You can clip that. You know what I'm saying? Just just for
podcast.
more content.
But back to fucking Russell Wilson. I mean, freaking. Do you think he wins MVP this season?
I mean, I say yeah. But I think Mahomes is going to get some votes.
You think he's going to repeat? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. Really, really tough.
This motherfucker is good though.
Bro, I don't understand. I don't understand right now. Is he playing right now? That's a good question. When's Seattle playing?
Rudy, 21 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Oh, they're losing right now. Fuck, the Bills are beating him.
What's the score?
14-zip. Oh, man. Josh Allen's 10 for 11, 117 yards, 2 DDs. TDs. I don't know what I'm talking about. Damn. I'm going to pull that out right now.
Stephon Diggs is cooking.
Bruh. Fucking... They took over the Patriots for the division like that quickly. Soon as Tom Brady left, it was Buffalo's division to lose.
Do you think the Patriots could get it together?
Oh God, it depends what Cam Newton shows up. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right system for Cam Newton. I don't know. I don't know if they need a new quarterback. They need new wide receivers. That's why Tom Brady left, because they never surrounded him with the right weapons around him. So if you throw in a Julian Edelman, who's been there for how long? They need new crop of wide receivers, and I don't know if they're gonna draft another quarterback next season. I have no idea. I think they handled the Tom Brady situation horribly. Should have kept him. And now he's killing it with Tampa. And then the first in the division, the NFC South. That's crazy. When you got fucking Atlanta, when you got Carolina, you got New Orleans in the division, and Atlanta looking like trash, hot trash. Have you seen their record?
Let's be honest, bro. Atlanta's been 1-8. Has been starting off the season 1-8 for like the past 5 years now.
So trash. Said after that Super Bowl loss, they never recovered.
What's really good with that, man?
Like, I don't understand. So the curse. Atlanta sports is cursed. It's crazy.
Back, guys. They had some good ones though. Deion Sanders.
Yeah, they had good ones. They definitely had good ones, but they just never even when they had Michael Vick. I mean, they had a great team. They just never get over the hump. Sad. Really, really sad. And this stadium's so nice, bro. Have you seen their stadium? God, it's so beautiful. I want to go to Atlanta and see their stadium. Go watch a game. I don't know if I watch a Falcons game or Atlanta United game, but that stadium looks crazy.
Falcons Stadium?
Huh? The worst thing is, it's like
Falcons Stadium?
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at it right now.
Bro, it is beautiful.
I'm watching those highlights.
Mm-hmm.
That's the copper.
Mm-hmm.
Because I noticed this thing with the Atlanta Falcons, the correlation, right? As they're good and their team seems to get better through the draft, right? Whether it be wide receivers or through skill players,
Julio Jones,
or running backs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even the quarterback, right? Their uniforms seem to change each year, and they seem to get worse. I keep seeing that correlation, right?
Bro, the uniforms back then used to be nasty. Like the logo and shit, like the uniform when Michael Vick was their quarterback, I thought it was the sickest uniform ever.
Yeah.
Like
they ended up start the season without going 0, whatever.
Yeah. But they might trade Matt Ryan to somewhere. I don't know where. And Julio Jones. Could you imagine if Julio Jones went to Seattle? I mean, that would never happen, but...
They better stop. They better stop.
DJ Metcalf and Julio Jones. Are you kidding me?
They better stop. They better stop.
That would be
We better stop.
Crazy. I mean, Russell Wilson would just
Why
go
are we giving Russell
crazy.
Wilson those type of weapons?
I would be nuts. Absolutely nuts. He wouldn't go there because that's that's Atlanta's rival. It's been for years, so they probably trade him like in the AFC or something.
Bro, Russell Wilson is averaging maybe 25 touchdowns and maybe 3 or 5 interceptions on a bad year.
Something like that.
I've been really asleep, bro. I owe this man an apology. I might write him a letter.
I apologize for doubting you. Yeah, all that shit.
I didn't doubt it, but I slept.
I think everybody slept. Wait, what just happened?
No, I definitely slept. You know how that Sleeping Beauty, I was sleeping boy.
He was sleeping boy. I think we were all sleeping boys.
Are you guys ready?
Are we ready?
Yeah, y'all ready?
Boy, we've been ready. We've been recording for half an hour. This is all conversation, baby.
Guys, you guys don't understand how this works. I said, are you ready? You guys said, yeah, it's lit. Woohoo. I'm ready to pod.
Bitch, we've been podding. What do you mean? This is podding is life for us. What do you mean?
Where have you been?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lucrative Vision Podcast. I am your host, Njoga, and I am joined by Tom Ogindo, Rudy Aguilar, and Collins Mugodo. Gentlemen, thank you for pulling up.
We out here.
John, you understand that this is being a podcast, right?
This is Ben in the podcast. This is terrible. Bro, we're 26 minutes in, bro.
It doesn't matter.
You're right. We have to, welcome the guest to our podcast. So I get it, but
yeah, definitely. But also, like, we can't focus on being too professional, right?
That's
true.
There
has to be a balance, right?
That's true. We're a bunch of
because there has to be some type of authenticity that your audience can gravitate towards.
To future podcasters, listen to what John is saying.
Exactly. I think these conversations
I take notes.
Are way better than the scripted ones.
Scripted ones, yeah.
Yeah.
They're way better because we can go wherever we want.
Exactly.
With it.
Yeah.
I like it. I do like it.
All right, guys. So since we go wherever we want, tits or ass?
Tits or ass? I'm an ass guy. What do you mean?
Yeah, ass man myself as well.
Yeah.
I was joking, but if y'all want to get into this topic.
Said I'm Spanish, bro. We're all about the asses over here.
we're all black, so I mean, this is Ass City, man.
Yeah, man, it's all about ass cities over here.
Wait, unanimous decision?
Why can't we choose both?
Because we're picking one and one.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
We can choose both, but he asked the question, titties or ass, and I said ass. I'd rather take ass.
That's why I respect you there, because you have to break barriers sometimes. Both is definitely an option.
I'd rather have a girl with a little titties and big ass and big titties, little ass. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Don't matter. As a general rule, exactly.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I like all women, all shapes and colors. That's my political answer.
Okay. All right, Tom. You got it. You got it, Tom.
Facts.
You got it, Tom.
Man. Tom the president. I like
the Lucrative Vision Podcast. We definitely respect
political answers get you nowhere. That's why we need to be controversial.
Ding, we win.
Yeah, here at Lucrative Vision Podcast, we do respect women.
We do. That's a fact.
However,
but we have preferences here.
Oh God.
Yeah. So please excuse our misogyny, but to get into a more serious topic, I just want to I think we all want to give our personal not shout outs, but condolences to King Von, right? Rest in peace, King Von.
Rest in peace.
Chicago rapper, up and coming Chicago rapper, very talented. From Obak, specifically. Affiliates with Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Lil Reese. So and many others. But you know, I was kind of going through a YouTube documentary about like his story, about like him and his peoples, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? So like just like having that play in the background of my mind of just like what's been happening now is just it's just crazy, right?
Yeah,
Just to think
and
like you know what I'm saying, what someone has been through.
he was about 26 as well, right? Which is around about average.
Yeah.
It was 26.
Young, really young.
Very young, man.
He
Man,
was. I
Chicago.
mean, I really didn't listen to his music. Before this, I really didn't know of King Von that much, but
Mhm.
but yeah, just seeing like everyone's reaction towards it, I was like, man, it's
Yeah.
it's always something that's like it seems like this happens
All the time,
all the time.
especially in Chicago.
Yeah, Doug
Well, I think he got killed in Atlanta, right? Am I wrong,
Yeah.
John? Or
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, he
Oh,
got
but a
killed in
bunch of
Atlanta.
Chicago people apparently killed him, so they came to Atlanta and shot him. That's
oh,
what I heard.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't have my computer right now. I would put up like an article or something so we could have, you know, we could actually
It is what
source
it is.
this. But,
All right.
It was FBG Duck this, FBG Duck, and now King Von. That's crazy.
yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy too. Like what? That was what a month ago.
Like August? I think it was like August.
What, it was August.
yeah, I think it was in the summertime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was in the
summertime.
summertime.
Damn. Rest in peace. May he rest in peace, man. F. It was. Is it FDGB Duck?
FBG Duck.
FBG Duck.
hmm
Yes, FBG Duck. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
That's just tough though. Like just Chicago gangs. Like I'm not really familiar with like the history and shit, but it just seems like a recurring trend and just kind of hard to point out the problem. I feel like there's just so many layers to it that I won't be able to understand. Just so sad.
Exactly. I mean, they're saying that there's more killings that happen in Chicago than in, what were they saying, in Iraq?
They said I think they
saying,
said they said more murders in Iraq. That's why they call it Chirac.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like how many murders per year does Chicago experience? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is a bit nuts.
They said like that if you you add up all the crimes in Southside Chicago, it's like equivalent to like states in like Mexico and shit. Like it's that bad.
Damn.
Same thing with like Baltimore and stuff. It's like Mexico. Like that's serious.
Yeah.
Yo, Marcus Rashford, man, continuing to do the work, man, during the season as well. I have to respect this man.
My son right there.
Huh?
I said that's my son right there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So if you guys don't know, Marcus Rashford has been spending quite a lot of time working together with basically the British government
Mm-hmm.
to feed kids, because obviously like they've had like because of lockdowns and things like that, kids that would usually go to school and get meals in school, like the meals that they get in school would be the only meal that they would have during the day, right?
Yeah.
So now, because there's no school, these kids are not getting fed anything. And I guess Marcus Rashford came from a similar type of environment. He just decided to come out of his own pocket and try and help out the kids and work together with different corporations. What supermarket did he collaborate with?
I'll actually look it up.
Well, that's pretty dope. He did that. That's
Tesco?
nice.
Is that what it is? Tesco?
Yeah, Tesco.
Yeah.
It's like their version of like a what? Like a Whole Foods or a Walmart or
Yeah.
something.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
man.
dope. It's always good when you hear like somebody come from a situation like that and then like still remember how he brought up and wants to make a difference and make sure those people don't go through that same experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, is he like? I know he got knighted. Is he Sir Marcus Rashford or is it Marcus Rashford MD? Or is it both?
I think it's just Marcus Rashford. I don't know. I don't
It's
know
MD.
how. Yeah, I think it's just Marcus Rashford. I don't think it's Sir.
Yeah, Marcus Rashford, and it's MBE. Like he doesn't know
MBE,
it.
yeah, MBE. Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. I want something
Yeah.
like that.
Huh?
I said I want something like that next to my name.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, they've got like the. Do they have? They have something similar here, right? Which is like mostly reserved for the military.
The Medal of Honor, or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Medal of Honor. But is that just for the military, or could you be given one of those for doing civil service?
I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, I don't know.
Well, isn't Logic the rapper's name Sir? He doesn't he have a Sir in his name? I'm not sure.
Logic? Isn't he
Logic,
Canadian?
yeah.
Wait, is Canadian?
He's from no, he's not Canadian.
Is Canada a part of the British Empire? Is it
Nah,
considered a part of the British Empire?
it's its own
No,
country.
I think Canada was from like the French.
Yeah, that's well, no, some part of Canada was French, where like Montreal is and shit. That's why they speak
Yeah,
French.
But
but
I
they
think
originally claimed that area, and then Canada became itself.
Mm-hmm.
because I know there are certain other parts of the world that are considered part of the British Empire, like New Zealand.
Australia, shit like that.
Like they have an English flag in their flag, right?
I think both New Zealand and Australia do.
Yeah, like a British flag in their flag.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't fully understand how that even works. Where you can just have territories everywhere. The US has similar stuff with like Puerto Rico and
Free Puerto Rico,
Guam. Is Guam part of the
Guam, U.S.
US?
Virgin Islands, and some other
Yeah,
like
those are territories.
yeah, and some other islands in the Pacific.
Hmm.
I mean, that's what Hawaii and Alaska were at one point, and then they claimed statehood, like not that long ago.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
Puerto Rico's still trying to do. I think like during this past election, Puerto Rico for like the fourth time was trying to claim statehood, and
I
they
think
agreed upon it. Like the citizens wanted, like agreed that they want to do that. Now it's up to Congress to make that decision.
Okay, so that's interesting, right? Because there's certain people, like obviously, if you've got money, then it suits you to kind of move to Puerto Rico, right? Because there's no taxation there, right?
Yeah.
Or
Well, I
they don't
think
pay
there would
federal. They
be.
don't pay federal tax. Is it federal? Yeah, they don't pay federal tax.
Yeah, I
I
think.
don't think. Yeah, because like you know, the U.S. has this whole thing about no taxation without representation. So it's not like because they're not a state, they don't have to they don't have to pay taxes.
But I think the big thing why like it's been taking a while is like the Republicans on their side. They're saying that if they were to gain statehood, also with like with District of Columbia as well, if they were to do that, then they would
Hmm.
get like representative votes, and mostly they're going to swing towards the Democrats because that's just how those both of those populations they tend to lean Democratic, and they don't want to give the Democrats an additional um, House of Reps.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then it's yeah, because if that happens, it's a wrap. Like I heard a very interesting take by the Joe Rogan had this like former CIA operative Mike Baker on, right? And he was basically saying that the worst thing that could happen, and I guess I realized this before, the worst thing that could happen is if one party wins the presidency, the House, and the Senate. You know what I mean? Like that's the worst thing that could possibly ever happen to the
Yeah, because
U.S.
you wouldn't have you wouldn't have checks and balances there, basically.
It always swing one way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but I'd never actually thought about it at all.
Well, that's what like the Republicans during this election they were saying, like they feared, they didn't want that to happen. They didn't want the Democrats to take the presidency, or if not the presidency, at least they don't want them to take the Senate, because if they take the Senate, then all of their radical reforms that they want to do is going to be basically approved, basically.
Yeah. So I guess this election, if you really kind of look at it, is a bit of a success, right? Because the House went Republican, right?
No, the House was Democratic, and it's still Democratic, but they lost some votes. They lost seats, though.
They lost seats.
Yeah, so they lost some seats. The Senate is still Republican, but there are a few like in Georgia, there are 2 races where they got caught in a runoff, so they have to try again in January.
Explain to me what a runoff is.
So I just learned this too. I never understood it, but basically a runoff, it's back to like Jim Crow era laws, where back in Georgia, if like if both candidates don't get to 50% of the vote, then they have to go to a runoff, and then they have to try again, and do basically the whole race over again. So you have to have a list.
If they both don't get to 50%.
If they both don't get the 50%, or if one of them gets 50, I think you have like a 2-point advantage lead or something like that. So you have to have at least, you have to have at least above 50%. So like you have to have at least 51, 52. You can't just have 50 and the other person have like 48, 49, because then they deem it close enough where like if they were to recount like maybe votes.
It's not an actual majority. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So that's there's 2 races like that in Georgia that happened. So they have to do that in January, and they're both Senate seats. So
okay, that's cool. Anyway, guys, the Arsenal game is about to start in 15 minutes. I'm gonna be off this.
2:15, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be off it. So we can end it there. I think we covered. This was a good one. I enjoyed this one.
43 minutes, not bad.
43 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very short. And
it didn't even seem like it. It seemed like it was longer.
Yeah, it didn't seem like 43. You guys could continue if you want, or we can stop it there. It doesn't really.
John, it's all about you. What do you want to do?
I mean, listen, man, it was food flowing. It was good. I mean, we didn't have topics.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, this like organic way of doing things just makes sense, because we get into interesting topics anyway.
Yeah. I like it the organic way, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you just make your own topics.
Just having conversations, you're catching up with friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cool.
Oh, and R.I.P. Alex Trebek. Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
R.I.P. Yes, R.I.P.
Yeah.
No. This year needs to end quickly.
Yes, sir, man.
Wait, when did that happen?
I saw that. That happened
When
like
did that happen?
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, yeah, like a couple hours ago.
Oh, I thought. Why did I think it happened a while ago, man? This is the Mandela effect, bro.
Well,
he had cancer.
A year ago, a year ago he announced he had pancreatic cancer. So like that was a shock for everybody.
Oh, okay, that must have been what it is. Because I just thought it was 10. I was like, what? Okay, rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
Rest in peace,
Jeopardy's
Oscar.
not going to be the same anymore.
Jeopardy's not gonna be safe. They probably might as well just end the show. That's it.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, I was like, can't have somebody else replace him.
It's just not the
There's
same.
no prep, no nothing.
They're gonna have Carlton Banks replace him. All right, Alfonso. That's what he does now. He's a game show.
Or Wayne Brady.
It has to be somebody like that, though. Yeah. Other than that, then just end the show.
By the way, Wayne Brady, I liked when he was doing the improv stuff. I enjoyed that stuff. I can't remember when he was. Do you guys know that show? When he was doing like an improv show?
I think I do, and it was like him and like a bunch of other people, and they would just like sit and talk. I think, right?
No, it was like an it was literally an improv. So like the crowd would like suggest stuff, and they would listen in, and then try and act out like a comedy skit.
Whose line is it anyway?
I know it. Yeah, I think I don't think that's the name of it, but I think I know what he's talking about. I think I do kind of remember. I don't.
Wait,
maybe.
What did you say? Is it whose line is it anyway? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I think that's
Maybe
that's the one.
be.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one for sure. I just couldn't remember the name, but I enjoyed that. I thought it was funny. Thought it was cool. I like improv, so I enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, please.
We might get an improv show after this podcast. We never know.
Yeah. Rudy.
Yo.
You gonna be watching the game?
I'm gonna be watching a lot of games. I got the NFL on right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on a sports spree. My Sundays are really busy.
Bro, your Sundays are wild, man. Because Super Sunday is like you got Super Sunday and you have Sunday games in football and everything.
Everything,
right?
man, everything.
Do they also call it Super Sunday?
They just say Sunday. That's
I
it.
just call it.
Yeah, it's
NFL
regular
Sunday.
shit. NFL Sunday.
NFL Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird because they have like different games in different days. Like Thursday night, like that's a new thing. Monday night's always been a thing, but they're like doing some weird shit with it.
All about the money.
It really is, honestly.
Yeah, they're doing the exact same thing in the UK. Like with Sky Sports, they have Monday Night Football. They have all of this stuff. They're doing exactly
all about the money. That's what they realized it makes sense with the NFL, so they're doing it in soccer now too.
It makes dollars.
Do you think the NFL will be popular in the UK?
I don't think it ever will.
I think there are actual NFL fans in the there are. But will it be
successful?
Popular? It's very different. No, I think the Premier League is.
It will never dethrone the Premier League ever.
Oh hell no.
Never.
So, I don't think just the UK though. I think across the world. I don't think America is the only place where the NFL is big. Across the world, it has like spots where it's popular, but it'll never dethrone.
I think they should have like tapped the market of like the third world countries. I think that's what they should have done first, and try to get talent over there.
I think if you really look at it, football is a very expensive sport, and in the third world countries, they'll play rugby and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Football, you need all the equipment, the padding, and all the right stuff. You know, so I don't know how popular it would be. Basketball, maybe, because you just need a ball. But
isn't basketball the second biggest sport in the world? Or I could be wrong. Is it? It's like top 5.
I think it's like top 3. I think it's world soccer. Some places basketball, then other places. Like rugby or cricket, those are also big in other places.
Cricket. I'm trying to think of like the big, obviously the Olympics, but the Olympics is the Olympics. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's tough to say. Maybe basketball. Maybe basketball.
It is growing too. It's growing really huge.
Yeah, because I know in Kenya, like they play a lot of soccer, but there's a lot of people that play basketball as well. And even in the league, you can see a lot of African players in the league. In Nigerians, guys from freaking Sudan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's big. And then like in China, it's it's a whole phenomenon.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. Which I thought they'd be better in basketball, like in national stage, but I don't know.
They don't have the athletes to compete with the USA.
No, that's a fact, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, who?
China.
China.
Yeah, man. I mean, but what China is doing, I think, probably with most sports, is they're trying to make their way into like being the league, like a top league, but it's gonna be very difficult because I don't know. Even the players that go to China, doesn't matter how much money you pay them. Like people going to China is it's a money grab. Mostly. It's too restrictive.
Kobe was an icon in China. You ever hear stories about that?
Yeah, he has like his own statue. Even like Marbury's an icon there right now too.
Who?
Stephon Marbury.
Stephon Marbury. He used to be like a basketball player for the New York Knicks, and he was fine. He was fine, but then he went to China and he just became revered over there too.
An icon. Crazy. A lot of people should do that.
Baseball is Japan that's really into baseball.
Like Japan, Korea.
Japan and Korea.
I don't know anybody. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Which is I don't understand how that's the case, but I don't know.
What, with Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, well, just like baseball, because I would think they would soccer would be crazy over there, because I know in other areas like Haiti's huge with soccer, Jamaica, Trinidad, all those islands are huge.
I think it makes sense with Puerto Rico because I'm sure there's a lot of people from America that bring the culture.
Yeah, so I can see Puerto Rico I can see, but Dominican Republic I don't know, but I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Especially when Haiti's right next to him.
Yeah, exactly.
So when is the Kenyan Sadio Mane coming out? Who's the next Kenyan superstar?
Next Kenyan, I mean the best Kenyan player that I've seen play, well, in the Premier League, obviously Divock Origi is Kenyan, but he's plays for Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
Victor Wanyama for Tottenham was good. There's this guy called Michael Olunga, who I've seen play, but I've never seen him play in a top league, and I think he's quite good. But you know what I mean? I don't know. He's 28 now. I think he's maybe too old to really find a career anywhere in Europe. But I think he's a good player. But Kenya's national team, honestly, we don't have too much. We don't have too many.
Yeah.
We need a golden generation. We haven't.
It needs to happen. You need an Ivory Coast golden generation with Drogba and all of them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, for sure. Big time.
Wait, what about the Victor's brother that played for Inter? That won the Champions League?
Yeah, he was a bench player for Inter, so he's good, but not
that top.
Yeah, he won the Champions League sitting on the bench.
Oh, wait, you play no pivotal role at all?
Huh?
No pivotal role at all?
You should have went to a mid-table team and get some games.
Yeah, man. I mean, but look, he's got a Champions League trophy.
Yeah,
so that's great.
Yeah,
no, that's solid.
Even if you're sitting on the bench, you're not getting on because Diego Milito's tearing it up for Jose Mourinho. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
And Diego Milito, by the way, isn't that good. He obviously won the Champions League, but he wasn't that good of a striker, really. Just like that Jose Mourinho Inter side. I don't know what he got into them, but they were so good. But they did have Samuel Eto'o at that time.
Eto'o, yeah.
Samuel Eto'o, Diego Milito. What other players? Who the players were in there? Pandev, I remember.
Schneider.
Schneider. He was good, man.
Oh, yeah. He should have won the Ballon d'Or that year.
Yeah.
Got robbed.
Especially Snyder.
Freaking legend. Yeah. So, anything
I
else
mean,
to add?
you say he should have won the Ballon d'Or, but he got robbed by who? Lionel Messi.
Yeah. It was like big conspiracy that the whole it was just Ronaldo and Messi. That was it. Nobody else could really win it.
Those were literally the two out of sight best players in the world.
Yeah, but statistically, Snyder that year was way better than both of them.
In terms of what? Goals and assists?
Goals and assists. I forgot where website I was looking at, but they just like pulling up and they're like Wesley Sneijder, the big got robbed from the Ballon d'Or that year, and I'm like, damn. I guess he was that serious.
Really?
Yeah.
He scored more goals and assisted more than Lionel Messi
for that season.
For that season?
Because he played more matches, especially when they went more deeper than Lionel Messi and Ronaldo that year.
I know there was a year that Messi got injured quite a lot. Was that the year?
I think that was probably a year.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I mean, in any case, it's always very, very tough to argue against just giving Lionel Messi the balance, because you just know he's the best player, right? So, like, if you're giving somebody else, like when Modric won it,
everybody was still upset when Modric won it, though.
Yeah, when Modric, like, he was great.
He was.
I mean, it was very, very tough to pass Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the best.
Freaking soccer, man. What a sport.
Huh?
So freaking soccer, man. Or football.
Yeah. Sometimes, because my boss always like soccer and says, "Oh, it's not a real sport." I'm like, I feel bad.
Who says that? Like, I hear that all the time, but I tune people out when people say that.
An ignorant American. Those are the only people who say that.
Honestly, I don't. To be fair to him, I don't think he actually believes that. I think he just says it to get under my skin. I don't give a shit. I love soccer.
Hopefully he just says it to get under his skin, and he actually doesn't mean it.
Yeah, he better
but there
not
are
mean
people
it.
who do mean it. There are people out there.
Yeah, I mean, I went to school with them. It's not a contact sport. How's that a contact sport? Like, what do you mean it's not a contact? There's a lot of contact.
You got a slide tackle.
Yeah, you could get. You want me to slide tackle you right now? Let me try and slide tackle you without making contact.
We hit each other in the head. We're trying to win a header. Crazy.
Oh my god. Virgil, tell that to Virgil van Dijk.
And see, see all the big injuries in the history of the sport, and people would just be like, "What the fuck?"
No, that's Gabriel Cisse that's on contact.
Who did Heung-min Son break somebody's leg against Everton last year? Who was that again? Gomez. His leg looked like a fucking accordion. It was crazy.
I don't even know how I remember that.
It was disgusting. I was like, oh my god, his knees, his ankle is like in another direction.
I hate seeing it. Like even when they play the replay back, I'm always trying to look away, man.
You're like, oh. When you saw the crowd's reaction in the background, they were just looking at his leg, and everybody just started throwing up.
And then when you see like the other players like waving the freaking physios,
yeah, they're like, get over here, he's fucking injured. Nah, man, I kind of do that sometimes, saying worst injuries in sports history. And I'm like, I hate seeing it, but it's just so crazy. Like the one, you remember the Kevin Ware injury, the Louisville player, when he was going for the block and his leg just went fucking. Got dismantled. It was a college basketball player.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, Kevin Ware.
Kevin Ware, that's his name. Do you know what I'm talking about, Kyle?
No.
I'll send that to you. It was crazy.
It's scary.
It was so bad. You can see the bone and everything.
Oh fuck! I hate those, man. That's like the Cisse one, right?
Yeah, exactly like that. But I feel like this one was a little bit worse.
Oh my god! Worse than the Cisse one?
I have to show you this.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, bro, this was so bad.
Oh my god, that's
oh yeah.
was. I think he actually broke his leg twice. Say. I think once playing for, if I'm not mistaken, maybe not. I think once playing for France and then once playing for Liverpool, he broke his leg twice, bro. Like in the same way, where like it snapped,
Damn, that's
like
bad luck.
snaps in half at the shin and shit. Like what
Bad.
the?
Man,
How did?
that's
I'll show you the video, but it was bad.
that's bad luck.
Your shin. Anyway, guys, I'm off this.
Alright, we should probably end the podcast then. We ended up squeaking in an hour. There you go.
Yeah. Man's off this. Man's off this.
Man's off
Yeah,
this.
ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like this topic.
Yeah,
I'm on the water right now. So I sound like I'm in a tunnel.
Alright, everybody, take care.
All right,
man. Yeah, this was a nice calm pod, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think our timing should be between, 45 to